The banjo itself cannot be traced back to a single source, but the article The Early Banjo by Robert Shaw and Peter Seed states that instruments identical to banjos have been recorded of long before Europeans settled in America. These instruments are of African descent and are made of gourds or hollowed out pieces of wood, which then have hides stretched over the open ends to form a drum. Then strings are attached, and the tight strings pull over the tight drum, forming a unique percussive sound. This is a man holding an accompani. Examples of these instruments are the akonting, the zalem, and the ngoni, all of which resemble banjos. The common design for all of these banjo-type instruments is a shorter string that is used as a drone string, which means you can keep a rhythm going without significant pauses. On the 5-string banjo, it's the 5th string. As America was being settled by Europeans, there was an import of African slaves. These slaves brought with them their instruments and their ability to make them. The article further states that there are many references to banjos by early American settlers. Thomas Jefferson is quoted saying, "The instrument proper to them is the banjar, which they brought hither from Africa." The banjo became more popular among Europeans, and more of them were beginning to try their hand at them. Soon professional musicians began to show off their skills, but they needed the banjo to be louder, sturdier, and easier to keep tuned. This created banjos made of steel and hardware, the ancestors of modern banjos. Clawhammer style is the original form of banjo playing. It's done with the index and thumb fingers frailing back and forth across the strings to form a simple rhythm. It's the only style seen prior to the 1900s. This style developed from a man who it's named for, Earl Scruggs. He became popular along with this style when he joined the king of bluegrass, Lil Monroe, in 1945. Together they formed a band along with other musicians and toured the countryside, where Earl's style caught on quickly. By using the middle, index, and thumb fingers, a person using the Scruggs style can play a significantly larger amount of notes than can a person playing clawhammer style. This style includes consistent patterns in which the strings are plucked by the fingers. This is the 3-finger style, Scruggs style. Obviously, the banjo style hasn't stopped anywhere along the way, and it is still used widely. Since the days of the Bluegrass Boys and Earl Scruggs' peak of popularity, artists of other folk and country backgrounds use the banjo in their music. Just like the banjos from Africa, the banjos today will continue to change, along with the culture that uses them.